Good afternoon, warriors. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the fire they have going on in LA and how it could have been avoided. According to Trump, he said, I guess when he was in office, he offered Newcomb to fill the reservoirs or the hoses or whatever backup they have in case like this, a fire would happen. And Newcomb turned him down. He said, no, doesn't need it. If he would have had that in place, they might have not had such a catastrophe. I don't know the whole ramification of what they're talking about with the fire, but I do know he was offered an alternative in case it does happen. I don't know why wildfires always happen there. And there are things they can do about it to prevent it from going crazy, but they haven't done it. I don't get it. Just like the school shootings. They can prevent that from happening. Like I said, if they have one entrance and one exit, one of the same. You can only go out one door and come in one door. There's a gun detector at that door, or a metal detector, rather. They could have a knife too. Now, if they break a window or something like that, that's a whole nother thing. You can put bars on the window. You could do that. Bars on the window, a gun detector, and one entrance. It would cost the federal government a little money, but at least people wouldn't get killed. So they're not taking precaution in all these things, and that's what the problem is. So my hearts go out to all those people. I'm not going to say fortunately, but I will say a lot of those people have enough money to rebuild with no problem. I mean, they got millions and millions of dollars. The actors and the actresses and everything in Hollywood have a lot of money. The people that live there have money. So fortunately, they can rebuild. And that was brought up, somebody brought it up, all these people, these $1 million homes are being burned down. What about the wildlife that are being killed? Anybody ever think about that? They showed one stray dog walking, and I guess they took care of the dog. The dog didn't know where it was going. It was like in a fog. Does anybody take care of the wildlife? I'm sure somebody stepped in and did that. But they always are talking about, the people. They never consider the fate of the animals, which that's the way it is. And then I had my own little fire. I don't know. I think I went over that at one point where I was dating this guy who turned out to be a psychopath. And I had gone to California, broken off the relationship. I went to California and he had keys to my apartment. It was a little duplex. He had keys. And when I asked him for the keys back, he said, I don't know where they are. So I didn't think anything of it. I didn't change the locks or anything. Big mistake. When I was away in California, and he knew the days that I was away and everything, he went over there and he set fire to my duplex and destroyed everything in there. And whatever was not destroyed, he stole, as his jewelry, my underwear. And the reason I know, because there was no remnants of burnt underwear. It was just taken. So he did all that crap. So I've had my own experiences with fires. And I don't know, there's all kinds of things in the world that are wrong. All kinds of things. You just have to do your best that you can, try to help one another, and not be miserable, be a good person. And then that's about all you can do, because there's too many catastrophes. What happened in New Orleans was totally insane. And they said that the things were not in place right. They were in the midst of replacing them, and they didn't do it. So they just had temporary barriers up where the guy could get through. When they put them up, the company that made them said they still don't have them up right. So I think it should be a federal government thing where somebody from the federal government, whatever organization it may be, I don't know, goes to each city, a city of New Orleans, Vegas, New York, San Francisco, big cities, and fix the problem. Have one specification, one protocol that you follow, and every city's got to have that. So now they'll find another way. Once the cars, they can't get through with the cars, they'll look for another way. They'll find another way. You just be on guard. Be on guard, because they'll find another way. I don't know what's going on with these people, but geez, wow. Where's your soul? They have no soul. They have no soul. Absolutely not. All right, warriors, take care. I think I'm going to do a live once a week. I'm not sure of the day yet. So when I'm sure of the day, I'll post it, and we'll do a live once a week. And stay tuned for some very different videos coming up. Planning them. I'm not going anywhere. I'm planning them. So stay tuned. God bless. Good night.